Hi, everyone, and welcome to Top 5 in 5, a YouTube exclusive series from Pharmacy Times. I'm Luke Halpern, and in just 5 minutes, we're counting down the 5 most read Pharmacy Times pieces from the past week, keeping you all informed on what pharmacists across the world are paying attention to right now. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, updated federal dietary guidelines from the Department of Health and Human Services are shifting the focus towards higher protein intake and whole, minimally processed foods, while continuing to crack down on added sugars. For pharmacists, this matters because nutrition counseling often overlaps with chronic disease management, especially diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and obesity. These recommendations may also influence future coverage decisions, patient education materials, and even product demand at the pharmacy counter. At number 4, from our Pneumococcal Insights video series with expert Jeff Goad, a deep dive into how pneumococcal vaccine efficacy is measured, from immunobridging studies to real world effectiveness data. As pharmacists take on a growing role in immunization services, understanding how and why these vaccines work is critical, not just for confidence in vaccine recommendations, but for answering increasingly detailed patient questions. These insights break down the science behind the data pharmacists rely on every day. Number 3 this week focuses on myelofibrosis, with a look ahead at how new therapeutic strategies are reshaping care in 2026. From next generation JAK inhibitors to combination approaches and disease modifying therapies, the treatment landscape for myelofibrosis is evolving quickly. For pharmacists in oncology and specialty practices, staying ahead of these changes is key to optimizing patient outcomes and managing complex treatment regimens. At number 2, major news with direct implications for pharmacy operations. PBM reform included in the 2026 appropriations bill has officially been signed into law. The bill was signed by President Trump on February 3rd, 2026, in the Oval Office. These changes target transparency, reporting requirements, and business practices that affect reimbursement and patient access, key tenets of daily pharmacy practice. While implementation details are still unfolding, pharmacies are already watching closely to see how this could reshape payer dynamics and financial sustainability across community and health system settings. Keep an eye out for more news in the future. And taking the top spot this week, coverage of the Nipah virus outbreak in India, which experts say poses a low global risk despite the absence of approved treatments. Nipah virus is a zoonotic pathogen carried by fruit bats. Although human to human transmission is rare, it can be spread through close contact with someone in the acute stage of illness. This coverage explores transmission dynamics, mortality concerns, and why containment efforts have so far limited broader global spread. For pharmacists, this piece underscores the ongoing importance of infectious disease surveillance, pandemic preparedness, and the need for continued investment in antiviral and vaccine research across the world. And that's your top 5 in 5 for this week. The stories pharmacists couldn't stop reading. Be sure to check out all 5 articles and more on pharmacytimes.com. And join us next week for another fast, focused recap of what's driving the conversation in pharmacy today. Be sure to like and comment on this video, share with your peers, and subscribe to Pharmacy Times on YouTube. Thanks for watching.